Okay, guys, I'm back. Don't know what happened there. There was some technical issue a few minutes ago. As I was just saying, StreamYard is brilliant. The whole thing just went bang. Only going to stay on for about 10, 15 minutes. It's just a bit of crack, bit of fun. Get your comments in. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button and everything. I'm even having a bit of a problem with my green screen at the moment, but hopefully it will be okay. You can see the little shadow there at the background, but we will continue on anyway, just for a few minutes to see what happens. As I said in the thumbnail, Gini will line them. Looks like he's going to sign for Barcelona. It's looking likely that he's going to go to Barcelona somewhere on a free. The 30-year-old has been brilliant for Liverpool. Absolutely brilliant for Liverpool. But it's looking like he's going. And how do we replace him? That's the question. Seamus Moore in the house. How are you? Good afternoon. I was live 5 minutes ago, and I'm having problems with my green screen. I don't know if you can see it on my shoulder here. But I might even get rid of it just for this show, but it looks better with something behind you. But we shall see. I'm not going to stay on long. It's a bit of crack, bit of fun. Gini on his way to Barca. Yeah, Juan Laporte's second session as president. Looks like he wants him. They've wanted him for about a year or two now. That looks like they're going to get him. It's Gini's last big move. Gini's last big move, of course, and it's looking likely, isn't it, guys? It really is looking likely that he's going to go. We'll miss him. He's been brilliant for Liverpool. He's been absolutely brilliant for Liverpool. Looks like we're going to miss him. LCFC Boya in the house. Evening. How are you, my friend? Hopefully you are good. Hit the like button, guys. But as I say, I'm not going to stay on long. Probably do a little 10-minute chat about Gini, but I might go live tonight about 8:30, 9 for a more in-depth look. We need a replacement. I've seen links with Nahus at Gladbach or Munchen Gladbach. Yeah, well, I mean, Liverpool probably know he's going anyway, and they're already looking at this stage to get replacement for him. Possibly the most consistent performer this season. He's been brilliant. He's been absolutely, past 2 seasons, he's been brilliant, to be fair. We all know what he did in 2019, the semi-final against Barcelona, don't we? But he'll never be forgotten for that. But Gini will line up. Looks like going to Barca for a free. 30-year-old. Probably his last big move anyway at 30, but to join Ronald Koeman, who, of course, is ex-Dutch coach. So that's the reason he's going to go there. I have a problem with this green screen. Is it not too bad at the back, guys? Hopefully it's not too bad. Bit of a shadow on the back with this green screen. I'm hoping I can get it sorted before the end of the show. It's like a shadow or something. That's the problem with these green screens. They either work or they don't. Brendan's Bastards Blues to knock out Ole's Wankers today, says Boya. Yeah, Leicester City United in the FA Cup. I hope they've knocked them out too. I absolutely do. I'll be up for Leicester City in that game. Big time. But another Liverpool yesterday, the youths, sort of a mixture of youths and first teamers, played a game at Kirby in the training ground. Liverpool won 5. Liverpool's better team won 5-1. Ben Woodburn got a hat-trick, believe it or not. Ben Woodburn. Who? Ben Woodburn got a hat-trick, and a good hat-trick. You can see it on Twitter, all the goals at @_LFC Hub, who I do a little 2-minute daily news show for. So check that out on Twitter, @_LFC Hub. Will Ronald Koeman still be at Barca next season? Well, you just don't know in the Spanish league, do you? Ups and downs and ins and out. But Finn is saying, doesn't look too bad, Dave. Could be the jacket. Yeah, could be the jacket clashing. Yeah, could be. Yeah, true. Could be. But I'm not going to stay on long. It's a little 10, 15-minute chat. As I say, I'll probably go live tonight, fix this green screen, and do a better show tonight, probably about 8:30, 9 for an hour or so. Probably have 1 or 2 guests on, like Jack Mack and stuff like that. That'd be the idea then. Willow is in the house. How are you, Willow? Willow 1647. We're not giving away your birthday, say 1647, are we? But absolutely great Sunday afternoon here. The weather's great over in Ireland here. But that green screen behind me is absolutely annoying me. It must be a shadow, because when I move forward, it sort of disappears. 1892, the Reds podcast. How are we doing, Dave? Actually feel it's time for Gini to leave. Not sure if we need a replacement in midfield for him. We'll just focus on a centre-back and striker in the summer. Yeah, that's actually a very good point. Do we need another midfielder? We've a lot of midfield. But then again, we could be getting rid of 2 or 3 midfielders as well. I might need just to shake it up in the midfield. I think we actually need 3 players. I think we need an attacking midfielder, a striker, and a centre-back. It also depends on who leaves, I suppose, and we won't know that until the summertime. But yeah, it's going to be interesting times at Liverpool. But that's the breaking news, and that looks. A lot of people are saying it. A lot of reliable people on Twitter and on the news that Gini looks like he's going to go to Barca, but it's been a hidden secret for the last year or two. Could Gurich be the replacement, says Boya? I don't think so. He's a good young player. Well, he's young anymore, but I mean, he's had a good 1 or 2 seasons in Germany. Can he step up and get into the Liverpool team? Can he step up and get into that Liverpool first team? I can't see it. I just cannot see it. He would have been there with Liverpool getting game time already. He isn't. That's the reason I don't think. I think Liverpool will be looking to move him on. Put your comments in. What do you think? Should Gurich stay? Should he go? Ben Woodburn, a hat-trick yesterday. He's got to go. All these guys are on big wages. They're on big wages at Liverpool. They're not getting game time. They're not even getting on the bench. So what do you do? What do you do? Agree with you, Dave, says Finn. Absolutely. 3 players, I'd say. Centre-back, attacking midfielder, and a striker. That's what I'd love to see. And maybe 4 or 5 players going the other way. The likes of Origi, likes of Ben Woodburn. You know, even Oxlade-Chamberlain hasn't really done it, has he? He's been injury-prone as well. Oyer, is that his name? Yeah, the French guy. We got Firmino. Jay is saying he's a proper player. We were in for him, I think, a year ago. I think we were looking at him. We're usually a year or 18 months ahead of ourselves anyway. We're way ahead of ourselves when we're looking to buy players. We don't just buy players on a whim, you know what I mean? Yeah, Gurich will move on, will move out. He won't get off the Porto's bench at the minute. Exactly. You know what I mean? That's exactly it. Bisomo looks likely to be joining Leicester. Could be a good rotation. Bizoma. Leicester are in good shape at the moment, and hopefully they can beat Man United today in the FA Cup. It'll be sad to see Gini go, but it'll probably be his last big contract, says Liz Golden. That's exactly what I said, Liz. It's his last big payday, his last big move at 30. You know, playing in Spain for Barca, get a 3-year contract or whatever with Koeman. I'd say he'd be happy with that. We can't deny him that. He's been brilliant for us. He's been absolutely brilliant. He's won a league, won a Champions League, Super Cup, Club World Cup. He's won nearly everything with us. So, you know, he'd be leaving on a favourable footing, I think. Gini, a legend at Liverpool. Gini behind him. But a Dutch legend, actually, to be fair. What are we saying here? The 1892 Reds podcast. Gini wanted the money like that, what VVD and Salah are on. He isn't up there for me. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. If you're in that starting 11 and you're playing well, week in, week out, scoring goals, making tackles, and you're on, say, half the wage of someone else, that's the problem in football, the modern football. That is the problem with modern football. And that is the problem going forward with every top team. It's the wages, it's the structures, it's the bonuses, it's a business, and that's the crazy thing. This little on my right-hand shoulder here, it's annoying me now with this little bit of green screen, so I'm not going to stay on long. As I say, join me later tonight, probably about 8:30, and I might do another show with the likes of Jack Mack and a few others, maybe Doug or 1 or 2 others come in for a little bit of chat about Gini. We do a Gini appreciation show or something like that, so have your notifications on. Hit the like button, because the like button is so important. I'm sure LCFC Boya will tell you that in this YouTube game. It is so important. Hoping to do a interview and chat with my old mate, Chris Pajak for Redmen TV on Tuesday or Wednesday at some stage. So hopefully that will be in the offing soon. Haven't talked to Chris in a while, so that should be interesting. I'm surprised Barca are going for another aging player, quality aging player. That's what it's about. The word quality with a capital Q. That's what it's about. But we shall see. As I say, guys, not going to stay on long. Luna is barking in the background. The green screen is annoying me. That's part of the problem. Hit the like button. Hit the subs button. But as I say, another few minutes, we'll wrap this up. But I'll do a show later on tonight, defo, probably about 8:30. And hopefully you're getting notifications. Hit the thumbs up if you're getting notifications. If you're getting notifications. The dogs are going mad in the background because my little girl has another little dog coming in. It's not her dog, but it's my niece's dog. And the 2 of them are going mad. I don't know whether you heard them or not. Luna, the dog. Good luck, dog Luna. Subscribe, guys. 1892 Reds podcast. Another class Reds content on YouTube. Check them out, guys, as well. The dogs are telling you all to subscribe in dog language. Subscribe to Dave's LFC Chats. Check your Insta DMs, Dave. Would love to have a wee chat with you, says Finn. Yeah, I have Instagram as well, at Dave's LFC Chats. on Twitter at Dave's LFC Chats. And as I said earlier in the show, that I do a little 2-minute daily news for Twitter for @_LFC Hub. They're linked with @JNorb14 on Twitter. So I do a little 2-minute daily show. Just did one there about an hour ago. Check that out on Twitter as well. But we shall see. What is NAD84786? That is some name. Scary stuff if we don't put something in the contract, since he's good friends with VVD. Don't worry, VVD ain't going nowhere, baby. VVD ain't going nowhere. We just want back on the pitch, don't we? I seen something today, I think it was in the Athletic or Liverpool Echo, about obviously Van Dijk looks to be way ahead in his schedule to come back. But Klopp wants him to stay with Liverpool, get a pre-season in at Kirby, the new training ground, instead of saying maybe he can go away with Holland to the Euros. Oh, no, we don't want that. We just want him at Liverpool. We want him at Liverpool, stay at Liverpool, stay fit, and be ready to rock and roll for the new season. And we can go for the title next season. That's what I want. I just want him back. Everyone wants back. Gomez back, Van Dijk, even Matip, Joel Matip back. We want our players back and in good shape. I don't want them rushed, especially VVD. I do not want him rushed. I want him back. Even if we get a 90% VVD, it'd be good enough for me. Just follow that Twitter page. Class Woodburn Gold, says Finn. Yeah, @_LFC Hub. They're trying to build something. So he asked me just to do a little 2-minute daily news show on Twitter. I think it's just on Twitter. So every day I post a 2-minute stuff, and it's just a bit of fun, bit of crack. I'll do it as long as I get time. I work Monday 9 to 5. It's a normal job, day job. I work for Toyota cars, so trying to fit it in. It's only a hobby for me doing this, and hopefully this will grow into maybe something. But money-wise and all, no, it doesn't bother me. I'm following Liverpool. You guys, great to have comments in. I think that's the most important thing for me, having comments in. I like the one-on-one interviews, or myself and Keith do interviews with likes of John Gibbons we did last week, Garrett Roberts, Yanfield Rap, Redmen TV, Chris and Ross, all those guys, Paul. Doing something with, as I say, Chris, hopefully on Tuesday. I just love that. The one-on-ones, absolutely love it. Seeing thoughts FSG may struggle to find the fund in summer. They would struggle to buy the first round in a pub, says the 1892 Reds podcast. It's a big summer for FSG, guys. This is a big, big summer for FSG. They've got to put their hands in their pockets. They've got to have that checkbook out, because this is huge. I think this is a huge summer for them. They haven't really done it, has to be fair. Okay, we brought Jota in and Thiago in. Unbelievable, especially with a fully fit squad. We are ready to rock. We would have been up there with a fully fit VVD and everybody. But, I think they've got it. As I say, 3 players, 3 quality players, starting players, not players who are going to leave on the bench. Not players you're not going to see again like Ben Davies. We want a centre half. We want a central midfielder, and not even a central midfielder, attacking midfielder, a winger, attacking midfielder. And we also want a striker. That's what we want. Good afternoon, Dices. Alan Arkins in the house. Hopefully you are well, my friend. Hit the like button. We 14 people in live. 14 people. Jay, we go. We got Firmino. Keep doing what you do. It's a bit of fun, Jay. That's it. It's a bit of fun for me. Bit of crack. I'd be doing it anyway. I'd be watching the games anyway. If the pubs are open, I'd be in the pub watching Liverpool. If the pubs are open, they're not open at the moment, because we're living in crazy, crazy times. G'day, mate. Rizla Lyrics, love the name. G'day, mate. Do you rate Harvey Elliott? He is still young, but he has got great vision, an unbelievable way to pass, and he can move between the lines. A proper playmaker in the making. That is absolutely well said, Rizla. Hit the sub button, my friend. Absolutely, what a player. He is one for the future. Wow. I've seen some of the stuff about Blackburn, his assists, his goals. He's a low centre of gravity, similar to a Messi build. As you said, his way to pass, his vision is way beyond his years. I still think he'll stay at Blackburn next season. I don't think Klopp will bring him back this season in the summer. I think he'll give him another season at Blackburn. I really do. One more season, and then bring him back to Liverpool, primed and ready to go for the 2022-23 season. That would be my idea. I could be wrong, could bring him back in the summer, but he's been brilliant. I've watched some of the games from Blackburn. He's been absolutely brilliant. You're correct, Rizla. He has been absolutely brilliant. Smash the like, says Finn. Smash the like if you like. Isn't that right? I can't complain. Alisson, Verge, etc. But since winning the Champions League and Premier League, they haven't done enough. Well, Virgil hasn't been on them. Oh, you mean FSG? Sorry, I presume you mean buying Alisson, buying Virgil, buying Thiago. Okay, we got him on a free, but big wages. Jota was another nice one. See, listen, it's very hard to do the Jota signings, the Mane signings, even the Salah signings. 40 million players and turning them into 100 million players within a season. Buying stars, turning them into superstars. That's what we've done the last 3 or 4 seasons. That's what we've done. And the background, Michael Edwards, now, it has to be fair, he has done unbelievable with Liverpool. He has just done unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Kyle Knott. Have you seen Leicester owners saying that they are looking to take advantage of a weak market in summer? Why can't FSG match that? Kyle Knott, LLC FC Boya, is in the house, big Leicester City fan channel. So maybe you'll have an answer to that, Boya. I didn't see that, but yeah, it won't be the same. It's a pandemic summer. It's a pandemic season. It won't be the same summer as 2-3 seasons ago. There won't be the £150 million players. I know Mbappe, and you're talking about Haaland going, but I just don't see it. The money's not there, guys. The money's not there. What's the 1892? Just sub to the 1892 Red Pocket. Yeah, check them out, guys. They're absolutely brilliant, says Finn. Join us tomorrow, Dave. Special retro episode for us. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll DM you later with that. I could be doing something tomorrow night, but I'll let you know in about an hour or so if I can make it. Michael Edwards would be able to negotiate me buying a packet of Haribos for a tenner. He is unreal. Yeah, he's the negotiator, isn't he, Michael Edwards? He is the negotiator. Unbelievable he's been for Liverpool. Unbelievable. Edwards would sell sand to the Arabs. He would. No, he's brilliant. He really is. He really is. Absolutely. Hit the like button. Hit the subs button. Check out the 1892 Reds podcast. Top-notch content on YouTube and Twitter as well. But as I said, check out @_LFC Hub, where I do a little 2-minute daily news, LFC news show. I'll do it for a while. I've done 2 so far, yesterday and today. They want one every day around lunchtime. I'll see if I can fit it in. We shall see, as they say. But I got to concentrate on this show, I suppose. Love the energy, mate. First time on the channel, already subscribed. From your own perspective, which of the players linked with Liverpool do you think is most likely to be signed in the summer? What's that guy? Conte? Is that Conte off Leipzig, the centre half? Conte, the centre half of Leipzig, RB Leipzig. He looks to be, thanks for the sub, by the way, my friend, but he really does look like a quality, an FSG type signing. Around 40 million. Sign him, get him in, young, big centre half. Someone like him. We might go back for that guy off Marseille that we apparently were in for when we signed that we were in for in January, and we just didn't sign in the end. Remember the centre? Was it a centre half, I think? I don't, Konate, maybe I'm pronouncing his name probably wrong, but Rizla Lyrics, yeah. I don't know. There's always a trick up FSG's sleeve. Always some sort of a trick up Michael Edwards' sleeve. But wow. All the best, Dave. You never walk alone. Thank you very much, my friends. Hopefully you are well. I'm only getting used to this StreamYard stuff. It's absolutely brilliant. Right now, I'm live on Twitch, live on Twitter, Periscope, and live on YouTube. I'm live. 3 different destinations. Wow. Having someone with the ability to negotiate a huge, we sold a fridge for 82 million, says, boy, imagine that, 82 million from Maguire. I still don't believe that. Wow. And we bought a television for what? Many years ago was that we bought a television, Philips. But what a television TV he is. Nat Phillips. His birthday today. Happy birthday to Nat Phillips. I think he's 24 today. Happy birthday, Nat. You have just been absolutely brilliant. He's been brilliant for the last few weeks. Him and Kabak, we got to keep them fit going forward. And of course, Madrid in the quarterfinals. Also, there was a change in the time for Liverpool to play at the Emirates. It's on the Saturday, the 3rd of April now, because we play on the Tuesday at the Bernabeu. I think the 6th. So that's why it's been a change. So on Saturday, the 3rd of April, we play at the Emirates against a good improving Arsenal side. But that's a while away yet. But we'll definitely do a few shows for that. Got to try to get some Arsenal fan people on to do a little preview of that maybe next week. I'd like Fofana. Fofana from Leicester, says Kyle. I don't think Boya would like him to go anywhere soon. But Fofana, yeah, good player. I don't know. It's up in the air. It's probably too early. We've still got games to play. Quarterfinals of Champions League. A lot of this will come a lot clearer in May on who leaves Liverpool and who joins. You can do a whole show on it. We were in for Kalata Carr. That's the guy from Marseille. Kalata Carr. Is that his name? Yeah. EZ Scotty 99. Hi, Dave. How are you, EZ? Hopefully you are well, my friend. Great to see you in the chat. Always great to see you in the chat. As I say, I'll stay on for another few minutes because we've got a few more people joining. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. This means more. My 3 players, my ideal 3 purchases would be Botman. Sven Botman, yes. We were linked with him, the young centre-half, Maddison and Jimenez. The only one I would see that would be possible out of those 3 would be Sven Botman, to be fair, as centre-half. Maddison, can't see him. He'd be huge, maybe 120 million or something you'd want for him from Leicester, and I can't see Leicester selling him. And Jimenez from Wolves, we already got Jota. The one I would like to see from Wolves would be Neto. Neto from Wolves. You know, that would be nice. Someone like Kanata or Botman with Neto up front. Wow. Neto has got it, baby. What a player. Watch this space with Neto. Wow. Rizla Lyric, Nat Phillips would header a bullet proper warrior. Yeah, he's, as I say, it's his birthday. He's 24 today. Happy birthday to Nathaniel Phillips. Hi, guys, and Dave. Helen Raybold in the house. Just before I go, guys, as well, check out my other socials at Dave's LFC Chats on Twitter, at Dave's LFC Chats on Instagram as well. Because Instagram's good because sometimes I post stuff on Instagram to say I'm going live because you don't always get notifications on YouTube. You know what I mean? And I'm doing a little 2-minute daily show on @_LFC Hub on Twitter. I did one just earlier on talking about Gini leaving and going to Barca, which looks likely. Obviously, it was the header of this show. It really does look. I bet Barca are laughing their heads off. Jamie Butterworth in the house. How are you, Jamie? Hopefully you're well. Just pay Gini for fuck's sake. He deserves it. I think Gini was looking for a 3-year contract. I think that was the part of the thing, and he wanted, I think, double his wages, as we said earlier on. FSG policy, he's 30. Are you going to give him a 3-year, double his wages, and at 33, going to go for a free, and you potentially lose millions? They'd probably say now, that's the way they work. That's the way they do it. Rarely renew contracts at 30, over 30. It's rarely done in the professional game. But I would certainly like him to sign. It's still not a done deal. I don't think he signed anything yet. He can't. But it's certainly, you know, I'd say it's agreed in principle, as they say. Finn says, we need English talent in for the quota. If Ox leaves and Millie retires, we need to get English talent as soon as possible, especially ready-made, and that is going to cost you big money. Hence the likes of Grealish and Maddison, as you just say. Yeah, but that Grealish, Maddison, 100 million, you're talking 80 to 100 million. I just can't see it. And like everybody else is going astray. Look how strong City are. Look how strong City's bench is. Look how strong City's bench is. I mean, that's what we're up against. The oil barons. Their bench could play. Their bench could beat most teams. It's as simple as that. Never mind their starting 11. So that's what we're up against. That's why we brought in Davies in January. A lot of people thought it was an odd purchase, but it was to balance homegrown player quota. Yeah, that's true. Brought him in from Preston. That's part of it. It's part of the whole balancing act that you have to do at a club. Lalu Pato in the house, my friend. How are you? Hopefully you're well. I'm absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Get your last few comments in, guys. I'll stay on for a half hour, which is another 6 minutes. But as I say, I might go live tonight, bring in the likes of Jack or Doug or Boat or someone else. You just don't know. With this stream here, it's very good. You can just bring in people. Might even bring in one of you guys if you just want to come in later on for a little chat. But because what you do is you follow on Twitter at Dave's LFC Chats, and if I follow you back, well, then you can come in because I can DM you. I can DM you the link. But you can come in for 5 or 10 minutes, give your views. But we'll see. We shall see. City spent 50 million on Stones, which was hugely ridiculed, but is essential for elite English clubs. Stones, to be fair, has been a rock for Man City. He's been an absolute rock. Stones has been a rock. Do you like that for City? And it's worked out in the end for them, hasn't it? The Anfield Lark is in the house. Defo true about English players. There are some youngsters coming through. Maybe Leighton Clarkson. Yes, there's some good young lads coming through. But so hard. I mean, Harvey Elliott, you would say at Blackburn on loan at Blackburn, has a real chance. We've brought the likes of Curtis Jones through, Neco Williams coming through, but Neco Williams is Welsh, isn't he? I think is it English players or homegrown players? I don't know. I think it has to be English players. But we shall see. We've Reece Williams there. We've a lot of young players, as you say. Nat Phillips is English. We've got Ben Davies. It's looking good. It's looking good for Liverpool. But we will need to strengthen key areas in the summer. We can do a whole show on that in June anyway. Transfer show. As I'm saying, 3 quality players for me have to come in. Centre half, attacking midfielder, and a striker. Simple as. Jamie Butterworth, also FSG need to massively invest in either Haaland or Mbappe. If we don't, we are dead. This Mbappe talk's been going on for over a year now. I know the night thing, there's a balance there with the night team, but can you see how Mbappe, especially if we're not in the Champions League, which there is a chance we won't be in the Champions League. Klopp's the big draw there, of course. Of course, Liverpool are the draw. I'd like Haaland. Never mind Mbappe, but Haaland would be. It just suit us down to the ground. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. Jason Archdeacon, are we signing Ben Dover? Okay, maybe, but I like that. Are we signing Ben? That's like a Johnny Gooch comment. This season he's been on the books for many years. It has indeed worked out. Rod Meta from Down Under in the house. How are you, Rod? Hopefully you are well. Probably having your breakfast down in Australia. Hey ho, so Gini is on his way out. Well, it looks like that. I mean, I don't have any inside news, but I've seen it all over Twitter this morning. Liverpool Echo have an article on it. I think the Athletic have an article on it. It's been in the offing. But we shall see, because it's just, he's been a great player for Liverpool, especially in the last 2 seasons. But this green screen behind me is annoying me, so I'm not going to stay on much longer. As I say, it was only meant to be a 10-minute chat. It's turned into nearly a half an hour chat. But I will go live tonight. A lot more live shows coming, guys. Maybe even a watch along for the Arsenal game. We shall see. But I will be live tonight at about 8:30. So put on your notifications. Do you guys get notifications? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you actually get notifications that I'm live, because I know most of the time they don't work. How are you dealing, mate, with the lockdown? Is your excitement for each game still the same without the fans? Fans of Liverpool are something different. The team misses them. Well, we have to deal with the lockdown. We're a year in now. Crazy times. But we're not out of it yet. There's another few months to go. And Liverpool, I've said it before in podcasts and chats, Liverpool's not the same without fans. It just isn't. It's absolutely not the same without fans. The Anfield Roar, the 12th man, absolutely not the same. And we need fans back. We need fans back at Anfield. Cheers. Almost bedtime for the little Reds down here. Wow. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. Rod from Australia. Thanks for popping in, bro. Hit the like button, guys. So Jay, who's coming to me from, it looks like Periscope or Twitter, gets the thumbs up. Helen Raybold, I think we need right-sided midfielders. Okay. No notification, says Lalupato. It's mixed whether you get a notification or not. But that's why I'm saying follow me on Instagram. That's why I'm saying follow me on Twitter, because most of the time I put out that I'm going live within 10 or 15 minutes of going live. So you mightn't get a notification on YouTube. So at Dave's LFC Chats on YouTube or on Twitter, and at Dave's LFC Chats on Instagram. So I usually do a little bits on there as well. But it's absolutely brilliant. I think the lockdown, here's Helen's. I think the lockdown will be longer, as we still have idiots doing their thing. We're not going to turn this into a lockdown COVID-19 stream, but yeah, about 90% of people, 95% of people are doing the right thing, but it only takes 5% to do the wrong thing, and then we're all fucked, basically. It's been great doing these. I love these quick streams. Bit of fun. Thanks for dropping in, guys. Helen, Jamie, Rod, Lalu, Pate. We got Firmino, Jay, Finn, LCFC Boya, Jamie. Absolutely brilliant. I'm still trying to work out this StreamYard, but it's absolutely brilliant. Dave, what's up with your green screen? Looks good from this end. No, that seems to be a little problem on my right-hand shoulder there, but I'm going to do more on the green screen. I just think the green screen is brilliant. You can change the backgrounds. I like this whole StreamYard setup where you can see the comments down below and you can interact. You can send it to 2 or 3 different areas like Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, Twitch at the same time. You can bring in up to 10 people live, believe it or not. You can bring in up to 10 people live. I've had 4 in, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's a great, great platform, and I will do a lot more. That's why I'm doing a lot more live shows. I've probably done more live shows in the last week than I've done in the last 2 months. But smash the like and subscribe to Dave, says Finn. Thank you very much, my friend. Helen, I've been holding for 12 months, only going out for food and laundry. If there's going to be a pandemic of psychological mental health issues after this, believe me, absolutely. Best game you've attended live, says Rizla Lyrics. Actually, the last game I was at Anfield, and Boya was there as well, FCFC Boya, was in October 2019, just before the pandemic at Anfield, where we beat Leicester City 2-1 on the road to winning number 19, of course. Milli Vanilli, injury time, penalty, injury time. Mane went down, penalty, bang, 2-1. That was when we were believing we were going to win the league. Sorry, but I haven't been at many games at Anfield. It's so hard to get tickets. I live in Dublin, by the way, in Ireland, so it's very hard. To be honest, even if you haven't got a ticket for Anfield, when the crowds are back, by the way, not now, but when the crowds are back, maybe next season, even to be outside Anfield on match day, the buzz off the crowd in the pub. Just the surrounding, Hotel Tia, Anfield Road, in around there, the Arkles. It is just unbelievable, guys. I'd even go over, even if I hadn't got a ticket. You know what I mean? For the buzz before and after the match. That's how good it is. Is there still hope we get to see at least one game before the end of the season? I don't know. I don't know. See, I'm in Ireland here. We're in a different lockdown. We've been in level 5, which is the highest lockdown since Christmas. And it's not ending. They're going to do something in April, but I can't see anything happening over here till June. England, you're way ahead. I think you've half the population, adult population, vaccinated. So you have a better chance of opening up than we do. You might get a few thousand in like we did for a few games last season, but I wouldn't hold my breath. I just wouldn't hold my breath. I'll be heading up for the pubs and the hangout around Anfield, says Finn. Well, you have to be over 18 to have a drink in England, as far as I know, but you know yourself. Drink responsibly. But it's been great just doing this little quick show. It's only meant to be coming on for 10 minutes. Bit of news, obviously, that Gini looks like he's going to BARCA on a free. But I'm going to go now in a minute. Check out Dave's LFC Chats on Instagram. Check out Dave's LFC Chats on Twitter. Hit the like button on this and subscribe. And also, as I said earlier, I do a little 2-minute news show. I don't know how long I'll be doing it, but I'll be doing it for a while. I only started yesterday on @_LFC Hub on Twitter. Big up yourself, Hon the Irish. John Jordan in the house. How are you, John? Hopefully you are well. I'm 27, pal, says Finn. Oh, sorry. I didn't know your age. I didn't know you could have been 17. You could have been 16 for all I knew. But you're 27, and then you're okay to have a point, aren't you? John Jordan in the house. How are you, bro? Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button there, Johnny boy. Still remember my last game at Anfield, the 0-0 draw to Bolton in the Cup. And they had Heskey up front, says Jamie. That was a while ago. Wow, that was a while ago. Likely like, says Rod. Good old Roddy boy. Rods are from down under. Can we have some magic dust to change us into LFC flies and fly to Anfield, change back into humans, and when the game ends, change back into flies and fly home? What about doing the teleport? What about the beam me up like in Star Trek? But the ground would be so full, you wouldn't get a bloody seat. You'd have to stand on the steps because it's sellouts. Every home game's a sellout. and has been for the last while at Anfield. That's why it's so hard to get a ticket. What Helen saying? Can we have some? Yeah, Helen. That was Helen. Sorry, Helen was saying the magic dust. Yeah, beam me up, Scotty. I'm 50, but act like a 12-year-old, says Rod Meta. I know how you feel, Rod. Yeah. I'm 48 in April, and actually April 11th, the day before we play, I think Aston Villa. The day is it the day before or the day after we play Aston Villa? So I'm hoping for a birthday present at Anfield for Aston Villa, Liverpool. But guys, I think I'll leave it there. Thank you for coming in. Hit the like button, hit the sub button. As I say, I might go live later at 8:30 tonight. So, but get me on Instagram at Dave's LFC Chats, at Dave's LFC Chats on Twitter, Instagram. Check out at _LFC Hub on Twitter as well. I'm doing a little 2-minute show every day for them. Daily news, LFC show. That's what it's all about, guys. It's been fun. It's been real. Stay safe. Just one more comment here from Downturn Abbey. Love that name. I'm from Liverpool originally, but live in Ireland. It is so hard to get back for matches these days, says Downturn Abbey. We can't even leave, what is it, 5K? We have a 5 kilometre rule, which is what, 3 miles? You can't go outside your 3 mile zone or you're asked questions. It's just crazy, crazy times, guys. Crazy, crazy times we're living in. And that's why I'm doing a lot more live shows to try and get you through the crazy, crazy times. Okay, guys, I'm going to rock and roll. Stay safe. Hit the like button. I'll talk just tonight about 8:30, hopefully. Come on for a little longer. Maybe have 1 or 2 guests on. Talk to you soon, guys. This means more. Cheers for coming in. It's been emotional. Gini looks like he's leaving and going to Barca. Let's hope it doesn't happen, but it looks like it. Cheers, guys. Stay safe.